So we have to be able to identify who we are. And I believe by knowing your spiritual gifts, that is a big chunk of who you are. Let me give you an example. As I was preparing for this message, I was going across the spiritual gifts that we're getting ready to read in Romans 12, starting at the sixth verse. And one of the spiritual gifts is exhortation. That is the ability to encourage, to uplift, to push people to their next level. Well, when I did the activity that Pia Melody suggested in the book Breaking Free in regards to how do you own your own reality better, she says in a quiet place, meditate for 15 minutes on a particular reality, like your thoughts. And if you're at level A, just write down what you think your thoughts are, right? So I followed instructions and I did what the woman who has been anointed and appointed by God to give us the answer to how to get out of codependency told us to do. Now, guess what happened? What happened after that? So guess what happened? What I realized in that meditation for 15 minutes was that I wanted to be encouraged and uplifted in the mornings. And I didn't know why I wanted to be uplifted and encouraged in the mornings. I want to really shoot for some really high thinking and some serious mental acrobats as far as success training and stuff. And it wasn't until I read Romans 12:6 and all the rest of the gifts that I realized what was going on. I have a gift of exhortation, so my gift wanted to be stirred up. Paul told Timothy, stir up the gift. I mean, maybe some of you can relate. You feel like there something spiritually needs some type of stir, but you don't know if it's the stir to the left or stir to the right. You're like, yes, I need to be stirred. I just don't know what is supposed to be stirred. Well, I didn't either. My spirit man wanted its gift to be stirred up in the morning. Well, what am I saying? I'm saying that as I own that reality about myself, because I sat over there for 15 minutes and I got really clear about the fact that my mornings were not looking like I wanted them to look. I realized, I see. I am an exhorter, and the spirit man in me knows that its purpose here is to encourage, uplift, and push people to be all that they can be, and it is telling me it needs to be stirred up by other people who also have the gift. It needs for me to feed it. See, now I have power. I have power. So you know where real power comes from? The ability to control the self, not the ability to control you. I got to know who I am. Okay, so let's go to the spiritual gifts in Romans 12:6. And since we have gifts that differ according to the grace given to us, let each exercise them accordingly. If prophecy, according to the proportion of his faith. If service, in his serving. Or he who teaches, in his teaching. Or he who exhorts, in his exhortation. He who gives, with liberality. And he who ruleth, with diligence. He who shows mercy, with cheerfulness. So you see, our main gifts are either one of those things that we just read here, or the gifts that are also in Corinthians. Now, the vocation that God uses to express that gift is, that's immaterial. I mean, it is, but it's not as important as the gift. See, what do you think Oprah Winfrey's gift is? Oprah Winfrey's gift is he who shows mercy. God chose to express that gift through a television talk show production. Right. Her main gift is she who shows mercy, her compassion, and she got paid for it. That's right. Now, what I want you to do is to go through this list and use what we just learned about owning your own reality and see which of these gifts do you feel or have like an inner pull towards, like a gravitational pull to particular gifts, like you think, yeah, this is it, this is me. Write those down. If you're unsure, pray about it. Just ask God to send you confirmation because you're unsure about it, or ask someone. Or one of the things you can do is get a dictionary and look it up. You might just be a literal thinker, and for you, the more words or the more explanations you have with a particular gift or word, then you're able to compute things from a more literal perspective. Get to know who you are so that you can have the power to be powerful. See? Power comes from you learning how to control yourself and self-care.